Hello and welcome to Case of the Day. I'm Dr. Croley, and today we're going to change topics a little bit. I get asked a lot of times here in the office about how do you choose the right eye doctor about having cataract surgery or whatever is going on, and a lot of people want to know, how do I choose the doctor to go to? Well, there's things you can do, obviously, to try to find that out. You can ask your neighbor, though that probably isn't the best way to do it, because your neighbor is not an expert in the field, most likely, and so it's just an opinion, and that opinion could be a good one or a bad one. So that's not necessarily the greatest way to do it. But you can do some things. You can make sure that the doctor you're choosing to go to is board certified. So that means they have passed, in the case of ophthalmology, a written exam on their knowledge of ophthalmology and an oral exam on their knowledge of ophthalmology. And so that gives you some safety factor that they've passed that. Other things you could do is you can check with your state ophthalmology society to see if they are a member in good standing with that society. And state societies typically do some investigation before someone is allowed to become a member to make sure they have a clean record and whatnot. You can, in some states, you can go to the state website to see if they've been sued or lost different lawsuits. And one other way you could do, is, which is not a bad way, is to ask your own doctor who would they go to if they had a particular problem or needed eye surgery. But there's also another way you can do that, and that is through a company called Vision Lock. So they have a website called visionlock.com, and they have gone around and they're expanding to different states, and they started in the state of Florida. And so their way of that the company runs is that they have decided to form this company that insures doctors about their results. That is, if you're going to a doctor and you're wanting to have a premium high-tech procedure done in an intraocular lens, then these doctors, if they're approved, can provide you sort of like an AFLAC insurance policy. That is, it's an insurance policy on top of just what would be a normal malpractice policy or your own insurance policy, and that covers certain things. There's up to $1 million liability for certain complications related to eye surgery. They give you, if you fall and injure your eye in the first 30 days, they give you, they help pay for some of your hospital bill or whatever that would occur. And so it's a policy that the doctor who's been approved can offer his patients, his or her patients, a way of a sort of a reassurance that this doctor has been thoroughly investigated and has met all the standards that the underwriters of the insurance underwriters of Vision Lock have stated, are now found that this doctor is the best of the best. And so they go through over 40 different checks that they go through to determine, to make sure that the doctor is of the top of the top. And so they check the background of that doctor. Have they been sued? Are they members of the correct societies? Have they shown excellence in different things, such as papers they've written? They also check the office, so they do an on-site investigation of the practice to make sure the equipment, like this equipment, if the equipment in office is the latest of the latest. They also go into the surgery with the doctor and observe the quality of the surgery the doctor performs, and the doctor has to have performed a minimum number of cases. So Vision Lock is a way that can provide you with an assurity that you are getting the best doctor, because the insurance underwriters for Vision Lock are only going to approve the best doctors because they have done a thorough investigation of that particular doctor to make sure that they're safe for them to underwrite the policy that is available. So it's tough to decide how to choose your doctor. Obviously, you want to choose a doctor that you feel comfortable with, that you can discuss any problems you have or any things you'd like to go over, but also you want to make sure that the quality of the practice meets the highest standards, and the quality of the surgery that is performed by that particular doctor is the highest quality. So that's several ways you can do it. You can do some investigating on your own, or you can go to visionlight.com and look up to see what doctor is close to you, and then know that that doctor has been thoroughly checked out and investigated. So if you have any questions about the things we just discussed, or anything else you would like any answers to, you can always contact us through the website. And if not, may God bless you and have great healthy eyes and great vision.